We're just gonna watch this car drive, and I'm gonna take you across the giant bridge. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be that bridge. Look at how pretty it is. Look at my island. Look at my island. Look at my pretty island. So I'm not home tonight, guys. So I don't know if this is gonna be uploaded tonight. If it's not uploaded tonight, I'm really sorry, and I will upload tomorrow. I also didn't upload last week, but I call excuses and shenanigans because it was my birthday, and I think I get an excuse for it being my birthday. So I'm gonna take you across the bridge now. Woo! Look at the bridge. Look at it come. It's very exciting. And then there's a lot of water. Lots of water. And then there's the bridge. Oh God! This is where I grew up. I don't live here anymore, but this is definitely where I grew up. And so it's exciting for me to come back. I'm going to see my daddy. We're gonna celebrate my birthday tonight. And yeah, I might just give you a little scenery here. Just, yeah. You wanna look out this window? Yeah. That's not very pretty scenery. Not very pretty scenery. There's a giant row of cars here. Yeah. Lots of cars. So I know this might not be pretty for some of you guys, and you're probably just like, Laura, this is really boring. But I just wanted to show you guys this. It's really special. This is the house that my grandpa lived in, this one right here, when I was growing up. And then this house, this green one right here, this big one, is where I actually grew up. That's where I lived until I was like 12, so that's exciting. It's just a really pretty place. It's really quaint. It's kind of like Pleasantville. I really love it here. It's so nice.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love.
Hi guys, so right now I am driving home from the place that I grew up in, and I'm vlogging and driving. It's very dangerous. I was just thinking a lot about where I grew up and kind of the culture I grew up with, and like I personally don't really, you know, I'm not very cultureful. I mean, I don't really have your typical culture, but the place I grew up in is one of the largest collections of reservations, native reservations in Canada. It even goes so far as there is literally one town on the island that I grew up on that isn't a part of Canada legally because they wouldn't sign any treaties, and I really, you know, that's something that I really respect. They didn't want to just, you know, give up their land. They were very strong people, and so, you know, that's the kind of culture I grew up with. I grew up with native culture all around me, and I think, you know, I didn't grow up with a lot of other cultures. Like, America's a really diverse place, and so is Canada, but I grew up in just such a small town that the only culture I was going to get was native culture, and it just gave me a huge amount of respect for those people, and I think that it also gave me a huge like willingness to accept other cultures. Like, I don't think, you know, I'm just more willing to learn about them and accept them instead of just sloughing them off because, you know, I grew up with other cultures. I didn't really grow up with my own culture that was, you know, cool and unique. I grew up with somebody else's. So I was just thinking about that a lot, and how, you know, the place you grow up in really, really defines you, and just, I don't know, it's just weird to live in a place that, right now I live in I just moved a few days ago. I don't know if you guys know that. Maybe when I get home, because it's Monday now. This is going to be uploaded on Monday because I was with family. You guys got to excuse me. I'll show you around my place, but it's a really town. I mean, it's a small town attached to a really large city, but that's somewhere that somebody else is growing up. That's somebody else's kind of culture. That's what they're gonna learn. That's what they're gonna grow up with. And I think that's really interesting. Like, and it's, you know, it's kind of a backwoods community. I don't really want to say that about my new community, but like, they have bonfires in their backyard at night, and they, you know, they all drive big trucks, and they all work at the mines, or they work at the, you know, they work hard. They're hard-working people in my community. So it's just it's a big difference. It's kind of like going from living in a really, really small city to living in a really, really small, or living in a really, really small town, to living in a big, big city, and then living in a really, really small town again. But, you know, this time I have kind of the comforts of home. I'm going to turn around and show you this, because this is one of the most treacherous hills I've ever driven on. It's freaking crazy. It's nuts, but it's also just insanely beautiful. So beautiful. I'm just going to shut up. You can look at this. So yeah, I shouldn't be vlog driving. This is terrible. But I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about culture. And I want to ask you, like, what's the culture you grew up with? What is what you know, what are you, or what did you grow up with? Maybe you grew up, you know, in a Polish community and you have Polish culture. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to know about that, and I hope you guys will let me know. Thanks. See you later. Okay, so I literally just got home, so you guys are going to come on a tour with me. So this is my little foyer. It's my backyard. I'm not going to go out there and film because my neighbors are, like, out there. But, yeah, pretty nice fenced-in backyard for Penny, and there's me. I got a basement. I won't show you that. It's messy and dirty and gross. I have a kitchen. Cute little kitchen. Let's do cribs. Let's show you what's in my fridge. What's in your fridge? Food. I have food. 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 I don't even have any alcohol. What a good citizen! Yes, I'm home now. Gonna take Penny out of her crate. Little Miss Moopie. Oh, can you see her in there? Look at my Moopie girl. Look at my Moopie girl. Are you scared? Are you scared? What's wrong? My TV. That's my roommate's room. I won't show you in there because, you know, it's his business. This is my room. It's kind of messy. My TV that doesn't work yet. Yeah, some stuff. Some neighbors. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice place to live. So yeah, that's a lot of my life that you guys got to see today. This video is going to be really, really long, so I apologize in advance. But I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.